Okay, so it won't load mine either, so that's good. But it says, like, oh my gosh, I am super swamped. I've been looking for, I'm looking for extra help. Are any of my friends interested in making some extra money from their cell phone? Must be willing to learn. And then, like something really simple like that. I tried to post it on my wall today. I don't know if anybody can see the things that I post anyway. But on my, it's on my wall if you look, and is the hope. And so, but that's basically what it says is like, it's on, Rachel Jones, Rachel Jones, like on her wall. I stole it from her. And so it just says, oh my gosh, I'm super swamped. I'm looking for extra help. Who would be interested in doing like kind of what we do? And then it says like basically like leave a thing below for more details. And then you can get that, like people will comment when you do that, and then you can talk to them about it too. And then just following up with everybody so far. That you've talked to about the business before, and just following up with them. I think if you start doing like the host to post thing for that too, I think it'll go really well. Like I think it'll work out. Ashley asked me earlier about selling samples, especially now that Keto Coffee is on the like product rewards, and you get the product rewards with getting your ticket. The deal is that like wrap rewards, if you get a wrap reward, you're going to be able to make $75 in profit. If you get a coffee reward, you're going to be able to make $56 in profit. So there's about $20 difference there. It's not that big of a deal, $20 difference, but all 5 product rewards, that's $100 from the ticket. So if you could do like 1 or 2 of your rewards with wraps to sell to get extra cash to go towards all your stuff, that's what I would suggest eventually. But if not, like $19 bags of keto coffee, like you can turn that $19 bag of keto coffee into $75 in cash. If you might even be able to do more, if you like me and Mindy, we go get like to the Dollar Tree and stuff, and we get like really cute cheap coffee mugs and put some of the like coffee in there and then sell it, because you can do like 2 coffees and a pixie stick for $15 even in one of those cups, you know what I mean? And so like it cost you like $1, but you made more. So if you were doing like people were selling, like Rachel Jones always says, she always says like one coffee for $4 or 3 for 10. I would suggest doing 1 coffee for $5, or if you want to do a week's worth for 20, if you want to do like 5 days worth for $20, you could do that. But I would stick to like 5, and you can do the same thing with collagen though. And so then you're turning that into more money. If you sell your coffee or your collagen samples for $5 each, you're going to make $75 off of that bag in cash. So anything but like if you do 5 for 20 or 5 for $20, then you're only going to make $60. So that's $15. All of these people you're selling samples to, you can convert to loyal customers or even distributors at this point. So it's not that big of a deal if you lose that $20 right now or anything, because you're really not losing $20. You're just not getting that extra $20. But in like the long run of doing it, like I would still suggest getting wraps, because it's more money when you're doing samples. And so like with the samples, you can do in your, like in your story, in your Instagram story, your Facebook stories, when you're talking about the different products, like when you're talking about collagen or coffee or wraps or anything like that, you can always put like a poll. You can just put a poll like on the end of one of the things, on one of the pictures, just put a poll. And one of the options can say like, give me more details. And one of the options can say like, I want samples. And then you can give them the pricing on samples while you're talking to them about whatever it is at the same time. You know what I mean? Or if you're trying to get someone, like the way Jade Hooper does it is Jade Hooper is like, do you want to be like everybody? Like, do they want to be a distributor? Yes, let's get them in as a distributor. No, they don't. Okay, let's get them in as a loyal customer. Oh my gosh, they don't want to be a loyal customer? Okay, well, let's get them in as a retail customer. They don't want to be a retail customer yet? Okay, well, let's get them some samples. And like, it seems like she goes like through that kind of a thing. But normally the people that you're getting these samples to, you can convert to being a loyal customer because they're going to get like a couple days worth of coffee from you, and you're going to be able to talk to them about it and be like, yeah, I know, we need to get your bag in so you can finish out the month with your coffee. You're going to love your results. Let's do it. And so stuff like that. Yeah, putting the polls on your stories, I think, is the easiest way to go about the sample things. Just because it's just right there. And you can even put, like Rachel puts in her stories all the time, like on her poll, it says like, give me one for, hers says like, give me one for 4, or hers says like, give me 3 for 10. And so you could put like, give me one for 5, give me 5 for 20, like right there. And so, and be able to be, and be good with it. And then when those people, like people click that, like they really do. Polls in your stories and stuff. And your poll doesn't always have to be that. You can always just put polls for like show them your story about HSN, and then your poll can say like, I'm trying to grow out my hair, or the other one can say I want better skin. You don't ever want to put like yes and no. You want to put like yes and tell me more, or yes and oh my gosh, hurry, like something like that. Like keep them both positive. Okay, so like the coupon code thing that's going on right now, for every distributor you sign up who gets their first 2 customers in their first 30 days, and like gets, basically they get fast start qualified, then you get your fast start bonus, right? Okay, so here's the deal though. Anybody that you get to sign up as a distributor before the end of October, you're going to want to throw 2 loyal customers under as fast as you can. That way you can get your fast start bonus totally locked in. If you sign up someone before the end of October and you wait until November 5th to get them their second customer, you're also going to have to make sure that they have 150 BV, or that they have their auto shipment turned on. But if you can just get them signed up and get customers underneath them before the end of the month, you're good, even if both the customers are only there for fat fighters. And so like right now, like randomly, like you could sign Brandon up, get him 2 customers, and then get that $100 to go back towards your life. And that basically would pay you back for getting, it would pay you back for like getting his kit and half of the conference ticket, your conference ticket already, basically. You know what I mean? So just little things like that. And then, yeah, I would just go ahead and start talking to people about the coupon codes before, like, just go ahead and start talking to them about it, because it's going to be the bomb.
I had actually started like what I was going to say, as far as the I didn't know if I should throw in like, now is the perfect time to start, because I'm allowed to give you, I'm allowed to get you started for $20, or I'm trying to figure out like wording that I wanted to use
to message them.
No, like for a post.
For a post on your wall?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so like honestly, I would start with one of the pictures that you have of you on your phone. And I would go to Rachel Jones' post or her page and steal that post I was just talking about that says like OMG or whatever. Steal that post, edit it so that it sounds like you said it because we all know you don't type OMG, and then like edit it and then post that with a picture of you on your phone.
Okay.
And just start with something like that because you don't even have to go right into the $20 thing right now. You can just try to talk to people about being interested, and then like before you go post or before you post about like post that, and before you post about the $20 part, like go search your Facebook Messenger for other people that you've talked about being a distributor with so far, or like if you have a list, like anybody that you've talked to about the business side, like so far, like you can go and message them and tell them like, hey, I'm bringing this to you as a favor before I go and offer it to other people. I have this opportunity for you to just be like, I know you wanted to get started because of this. Like, I have this chance right now for you to get started for only $20. My spots are super limited, so I wanted to offer it to you first. Do you want in, or do you want me to take you off my list? Just something, or just like, do you want in? I would love to do this with you, or I'm so ready to do this with you. Are you ready? Just really like something just simple, you know what I mean? And you can just send it out to the people that you've talked to so far as like a follow-up. And then you'll also, with that post, you'll be able to be getting probably new people interested as well. And then at the same time, any of those people that you're talking to, if they say no or if they say yes, you can also switch to that whole, in the meantime, would you be willing to let me send you a post to put on your wall for me, and I'll put you in a drawing for something? And we can do a drawing. And so then when they say yes to that, then you can get them to host a post about it for you too.
Okay, sounds good.
Was that helpful?
Yeah, it was for sure.
Okay. I lost my coaster. And you'd think, oh, your coaster fell to the ground. Why don't you just bend over and pick it up? And it's because the ground is like a whole journey away from me right now because I'm on this stupid bar height stool thing. So it's terrifying. Okay, yeah.
I have a quick question.
Go.
An LC that signed up on September 30th, and she messaged me today and said she wanted to cancel her auto ship, and responded with, what happened? And she said she'd rather not say. So
What did she try?
the hair, skin, and nails. She's a gluten allergy, and so we went her through that. She's very she researched the products for like, I don't know, 2 months, I think. I kept sending her information, and I ended up sending her the product sheet and everything. And so I guess my question is how do I explain to her that she's going to get charged $50 for canceling early?
No, I don't understand. Like, she wanted to try HSN.
Yes.
And now she doesn't want to try HSN. Like she tried it, but she thinks it has gluten now.
I don't know. That was all that talk was before she ordered.
Okay, so why did she say she didn't want to?
She'd rather not say.
Um, I was trying to look. Do either of you have like a collagen bag next to you? Can you see if it's gluten free?
I got one. I'm just made mine for tonight, so let me grab it.
Okay.
I think it is, isn't it? Because it doesn't. I mean, it's protein, right?
It says that Gumgar, which is what we talked about with something else, Gar gum.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, here's the deal. So, do you know, like, did she want HSN for her hair or her skin?
Her hair.
Okay, so, when I was like, so she said she'd rather not say. So I would just send her another message and say, like, are you still interested in growing out your hair though? And then when she says, she'll say like, yes, but whatever her excuses or something. And then you can say, well, I'd really love to go ahead and get you to try this detox for energy that helps with that. And so like you could get her like, cause you know, greens are gluten free. So you could get her to try greens, and that's part of the like hair, like, you know, part of the hair trifecta. I guess we have like a hair square now, because we have like HSN, greens, and then collagen, and it's vital core nutrition. It's like a square now. But because if she doesn't want to tell you like what's wrong, then she doesn't want you to help her. So her thing is probably that she's broke. Like that's
Yeah, but I've known this girl probably more than half my life, and I don't think that's the case. I think she's having a medical issue that she may not want to talk about or something. She's skinny as a minute, so
but I mean she read the things on the HSN before she ordered them. She must have thought they were going to be perfectly fine. You know what I mean? So if she doesn't even want to tell you that she's having, like, because she didn't tell you she was having a medical issue. She just said she didn't want to tell you why she didn't want them.
Yeah, actually, my sister's the one that told me that she was gluten. Well, she told me she was gluten free, but my sister said she had some kind of other medical condition.
See, I still think it's probably just because she got broke. But so I would just ask her, like, are you still interested in growing out your hair? If that's what she was interested in, because even if collagen isn't gluten free, like there's greens, and then I think that it's vital core nutrition is also gluten free, and then and then and then coffee. Coffee has collagen in it and it's gluten free. So that would make sense that collagen would be gluten free. But the keto coffees and the keto creamer are both I believe gluten free and have the collagen and stuff in it, so they're good for your hair and your skin too. So I would just pivot her somewhere else. Ask, if she's not going to tell you what's wrong, then you can't really help her with fixing that issue, but you can definitely pivot her. And then whenever she says whatever, just like let her know, like you agreed to a 90-day challenge, and this is what that means. So this is your other options, and then just send her that list of products and like what they do a little bit. And then just say which one sounds best to you, because they're all around the exact same price.
Okay.
Like they're only like a couple dollars difference in price, I think. Even if she changes to collagen, it's only $5-6. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal if that's not what it is. Was that helpful?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I watched this video from Allie Frazier, and she talks about the 3 questions that she started asking distributors that really changed her business. And so right now, with all of these coupon codes, I figured we could go ahead and I wanted to talk to you guys about this because I feel like it's really helpful. And I'm gonna start trying it with some of the host to post stuff, or host to post people that comment about it. But that's so when someone votes on her poll or messages her about trying to do what she does, she just really is really chill with them, and she's like, hey, um, like, hey, what's up? I know we were talking about this. Are you interested in working from home or whatever? And they'll say yes. And so she'll be like, do you know anything about network marketing or It Works Global outside of my posts? And so then they'll say, most of the time they say no. And then sometimes they'll say yeah, my grandma did Mary Kay, or oh, my cousins did it, but they didn't do it on social media or whatever. And so depending on what they say, you have the little bit of an opportunity to redefine their answer and reassure them and educate them on what's really going on. Because if they say yeah, they remember that their grandma did Mary Kay and she had 3 closets worth of makeup and stuff that she just had to leave in the closet all the time, until she could go do parties, then that person is thinking, oh, this is the thing where I have to go do parties all the time. I'm whatever, I have to buy a bunch of inventory. I don't have anywhere to store all this stuff and blah, blah, blah. And so when whatever they say, you can come back and be like, oh yeah, well, I couldn't do this if it was like that either. And just be really real with them about what it really is. So you would say hey, yeah, if this was all about just doing wrap parties every day, I wouldn't be able to do it either. I am way too busy for that, or I have too much anxiety for that, or whatever, right? And so then you're just letting them know, and you just say, basically right after that, it would be after you respond to them, you would basically tell them basically I get paid to do advertising for that message that we send. So you would just basically send them that message without the woo part, and then say, you know what I mean? And they'd say, yeah. And so then you could say perfect. The second question she asked is, I would love to know more about you. What would an extra $800 a month do for you and your family? And so then people are going to answer that question for you. And whenever they do that, basically that's the start of their why. That's the start of why they're doing this business. So someone right there, they could tell you I want to be able to go on date nights, or I need to pay off this credit card, or I need extra cash for Christmas, or whatever it is. And so that's the start of their why. So you can really ask them about that and talk to them and about that little thing for a second. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I need to buy Christmas for my nephews too. I'm so excited that this business is going to help me do it. I went from having 3 nephews in a year, in 1-2 years time, to having 9. So I have a lot of the math got different real quick. When the kids were getting older, math got different just quick. And so you can talk to them for just a second about that. And then the third thing, this is going to be long, okay? Watch out. Okay, so the third question she asked them is, okay, it's, do you think that you could fit this into your daily schedule now? Okay, that's the question. But before she asks that question, she tells them, when I started this, so for me, it would be when I started this, I was working 3 jobs, 7 days a week, and going to school full time. But I was willing to make time for this because I knew if I did, it would pay me, and it would be worth it. What we do is very simple. We post on Instagram and Facebook 3 to 4 times a day about this and still our lives, LOL. We also follow and make new friends on social media. Basically, we make friends with people that have our same common interests. And we talk on the phone with people when they're interested in getting the products. You know how we're texting right now? This is what I do with people that are interested every day because they saw my posts on social media. We also follow up with people after they tell us they're interested so that we can help them get in their order. Do you think that you could fit this into your daily schedule? And so some of those people are going to say, yes, of course. Some people are going to say no. Some people are going to say whatever they say, right? So you can basically say, what does your normal Thursday look like from the time you wake up till you go to bed? Emoji, right? And so then they're going to tell you what their Thursday looks like. And you're going to be able to get, like, you're going to have to get them to be specific. Like, if they send you, like, wake up, sleep, whatever, like, no, like, give me times, like, tell me. So they'll give you their schedule, and then you can copy and paste it into your text box, and you can, like, tell them, like, well, between this and this, you're going to be able to text some friends about this. Between this and this, you can post on social media. Right here, before you go to bed, you can put half an hour in and get all of this stuff done for the next day. And, like, just talk to them about what their schedule is going to look like and how they can fit this into their schedule. And she said that by the time she's done, most of the time, like, even if they say they don't have time for it, by the time they tell her, like, what their Thursday's like, and then she responds to them, then they're already sold because they actually know what they're going to be doing when they get started. They started the brain, like the gears in their brain started turning about how, what they're going to do with an extra $800 a month. Like, they already got excited. They already started thinking, like, oh my gosh, I can go on date night and pay my car bill. Like, this is crazy. And so then you already showed them, like, that they can fit this into their schedule. So, when you do, like, those three things at the same time, you just overcame the majority of obstacles that always happen when we're talking to people when they need to sign up. The only thing you didn't cover is talking about the money to get started. So, like, after that, though, they're pretty much ready to go. And then you can go into the what's it say? I'm on the number one team they'll say, like, oh my gosh, yes. She'll be like, look, I'm on the number one team in the whole company. I'm a top, and just tell them, like, so I know we have all the training and support you need to succeed too. I can even help you earn $150 shopping spree as you go through the training. What questions do you have, or just how to get started? Like, you know what I mean? And then they're asking you, like, yeah, how do I get started? And you can tell them, well, normally it's $99 to get started. You get all this stuff like we normally do, right? And then you'll just say, but bonus, if we get you started right now, I actually have a specific coupon code given to me by my CEO that's going to help you get started and change your life for only $20 for that same kit. Are you in? And just keep it. So, and just, are you in? And then the majority of them are going to be like, hell yeah. And they might not be like, hell yeah, this might go really bad and we'll have to rethink it because we're not Allie and it won't work for us. But man, it sounds really good to me. I was like, dang, Allie, yes. 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 So my little thing says I have 2 minutes left until it kicks us off. I just wanted to get through that. That Allie Frazier is on her, it's on her YouTube. I'll try and send, I think that video is under the self-development one in that new group too. But questions, concerns, comments, did that make any sense?
I think I got everything.
Eh?
I said I think I'm good. I got everything.
Cool. And I did record this, so I will put it on YouTube. So we can go back and make sure I was, you know, you guys can blame me later if it didn't go wrong. You have, like, if it didn't go right, I mean, you have, like, total, like, you got witnesses now. Anything else? Like, questions? Anything? But did that make some sense? Like, can you see how some of that would probably be really helpful?
Yeah, it was really helpful for me.
Cool. And then, like I said, like with that host-to-post thing, like Ashley with that host-to-post where it says, like, she's been working on advertising from her phone and mine says, like, 4 years. Yours might only say, like, 3 months, but you can put, and she's already looking for help. She's already looking for people to help her expand. She's already doing that. And it'll just make you sound really good. Just really good.
Okay.
Questions, coupon codes, things, the coffee, the tickets. And then some of these new people that are signing up, like, I think we'll be able to convince, hi baby. I think we'll be able to convince them to, some of them might even be able to come to conference too, you know what I mean? And be able to get their own like 20 coupon codes. But the other thing I wanted to say was the coupon codes. These new people that are signing up with you, after they get signed up, you are more than welcome to give them your coupon code for the first time they sign up over